Hi, I'm Lou Pearlman.
What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new documentary series Dirty Pop, the boy band scam. Let's rock this. Okay, first up, bragging rights. Here is an actual old photo of me with the Backstreet Boys. It's not some wax museum shit. It's really them. I got to chat with them at the press junket of their old documentary, Show 'em What You're Made Of, back in 2015. And as a millennial growing up in the 90s, I'm not embarrassed to confess that I was a fan of the Backstreet Boys. I still am. I mean, NSYNC is okay. I got no hate for NSYNC. They're cool. But I'm definitely a BSB stan. Now, that old docu, Show 'em What You're Made Of, did have a segment on their crooked manager, Lou Pearlman, but only for a bit. This new docu, however, is all about Lou Pearlman and the devastations he left behind on his victims. Yes, they use the title of a popular NSYNC song, and it actually kind of fits because the title pops and it has that sense of controversy about it, which did surround and encapsulate Lou Pearlman's entire life and career. Dirty Pop, the boy band scam, is shocking, it's heartbreaking, it's riveting, it's a well-woven, intricate tale of one of the most successful con artists in America's history. Lou Pearlman changed music culture forever. The architect of an extraordinary era of pop, he launched the careers of the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, O-Town, and so many more. But he also carried a dark secret, with never-before-seen archive and unique access highlighting the artist's epic rise to global stardom. This series uncovers Pearlman's web of lies, revealing the harsh realities of fame, power, exploitation, and greed. So there are 3 episodes on this docu. Each one goes back and forth between the early days of Lou Pearlman coming up in the business scene and him being on top of the world with the boy bands that he assembled, and the gradual expose or the gradual revelations of what he really did behind closed doors. And the filmmaker did a good job of putting all that together in a way that's easy to follow and also in a way that's okay. In order to understand this situation, we have to go back and tell you this other situation. And it never loses its train of thoughts in the process in any shape or form. One of the things that stands out, or what makes this docu unique, is its use of computer-generated AI to make it seem as if Lou Pearlman himself is speaking to the camera verbatimly, word for word, what he wrote on his stupid book. Which, by the way, I hope nobody will ever read it, because why on earth would you ever take advice from a pathological liar? I know there are pushbacks these days against AI, but this is one example where, if used on a moderate level, it can turn out useful or helpful in terms of the storytelling aspect. Now, if you're wondering, hey, how come it's only AJ McLean and Chris Kirkpatrick who show up on this docu as part of the talking heads representing the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC? Well, I think they're more than enough. If everybody shares their opinions, this docu would have run on too long. So there's one for each group, including a guy talking on behalf of O-Town, and then the peers and the lawyers who knew Lou Pearlman well, whether they'd be friends or enemies. So it's a wide variety of people that they interviewed, and they give you a clear picture of how deep Lou's deception went. My jaws drop on the floor watching episode 3. This is the episode where you're like, whoa, that one is a lie, and that one is also a lie? How did he get away with those lies all those years? Which goes to the heart of all this. Guys, be careful who you invest your money to or where you invest your money in. I know a lot of us want to get rich quick, but oftentimes such shortcuts don't exist. And so when a snake oil salesman like Lou Pearlman comes along, you gotta do your homework on him before you open your wallets. The mistakes that people often do is that they put too much faith in the promise without dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Look, I'm not victim blaming here. Lou Pearlman was the bad guy. Lou Pearlman was the bad guy in the story. But if you willingly choose to invest or to give your life savings into loose businesses, a part of me, yes, feels sorry for you for having been bamboozled and robbed, but a part of me will not blame you, but rather eternally ask, why? Why did you do that? Why did you give your life savings away like that? I'll never understand that. So this docu should have come with a warning label saying, investing in anything is a risky game. So proceed with caution. So yeah, overall I give Dirty Pop the boy band scam the rating of 4 out of 5. It's interesting to see which members of those respective boy bands would still give Lou Pearlman some credit for creating their groups, and which members would just view him as a straight up villain. Maybe the audiences will be divided on that as well. We'll see.
Hi, I'm Lou Pearlman.